Hello, Shahid, and I thought I would just answer your questions through this MP3 audio. It just makes it a little bit easier than typing. So I'll just go over your questions here that you sent me. You said, warm namaste, Brad. I am including my questions below. If you can get answers, that would be great. And question number one you had was, number one, why was I sent to Earth? What is my main purpose here? I actually get this question quite a lot from people. Everybody has their own personal goals. Everybody has their own personal accomplishments they want to achieve on Earth. But pretty much the whole reason I think a lot of people are here right now is that they are aware that something very exciting is about to happen. That something very big, very colossal is on the rise that involves a transition to a new state of consciousness. We're just accelerating into a new state. And from what I've seen from Adronis, from what he's put together, there's a lot of people that have been told that they're here for this big transition. Some people here are here for their own reasons. The best way I can say for you to look into this is just look on your life so far. Look back to where you are now to where you began coming into this reality. Have you felt that you've achieved everything you've wanted to achieve? Look at the mirror reflection of your life. Do you feel that there's a reflection in the mirror that you see, so to speak, that defines your purpose here? Everybody on this planet defines their own purpose. Everybody is here for their own reason. So that's pretty much what I can say to you regarding that, is just look at what you have achieved so far. Set goals and achievements that you wish to achieve. Your purpose, again, is truly whatever you wish to make out of it. Everybody has their own set goals and their own set purpose. Look into that and know that you are here on Earth, though, mainly for that big transition that's coming. That's all I can say on that particular question. Number two is, which higher planet / realm have I come from, and what is my star name? Well, again, I don't have that kind of ability like Adronis does. Just by looking at your picture, what I got a bit of a feeling of was that you have some sort of Syrian or Tau Setian kind of feeling to you. But I mean, this is again another very common question I get, is everybody's wondering where they've come from, where they are. But again, everybody's been something else. Everybody on this planet is not indigenous to Earth. Everybody has been somewhere else. Your soul. So as a soul, you are a traveler. You've always been from different lives, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to other different existences, and now you're here on Earth. You've been many things, and now you're here as a human. But again, just from the energies I feel in regarding to your past lives, their husbands and stuff that I feel resonates with Tau Ceti and Sirius. That's just most of what I feel. Again, star names. Not everybody is going to get names for a lot of your past incarnations, simply because when you become higher dimensional, really there is no such thing as names. You really do not need a name when you're higher dimensional. You pretty much get accepted as a star name or a soul name here, because when you're in this limited reality, you have to decipher people through that label. But when you get into higher dimensionality, you're not even going to use a name. It may just be something so simple as a symbol, or just instantaneous recognition of what you are. So you may not always get a star name. It really, really depends. Question number three is, what is the simplest way for me personally to reconnect back with my God self, angels, and ascended masters? You're connected right now. You're always connected. There is no disconnection ever. You pretty much just give the illusion or the experience of being disconnected, but you're never disconnected from Source. You're never disconnected from yourself. You're never disconnected from any of your guides in that sense. You're always connected. How you can get in touch with your higher self, with your whole being itself and guides, is just getting into that state of relaxation, becoming very passionate about getting into a meditative state where your highest intention is to communicate with your higher self. If you go to Adronis.org and you go to meditations, you'll find a couple of useful meditations you can find there based on automatic writing, contacting higher self, and so on. You can try those, see how those work for you. But it pretty much just is, if you're passionate about bringing forth that energy to contact your higher self, to contact your whole being itself, just get into a passionate state, become relaxed, and work into a meditative state. Sometimes it works with meditation, sometimes it works with lucid dreaming. Whatever you're comfortable with, but as long as you're passionate about that, you can connect. And again, you're never disconnected from that. That is always with you, always. Question number four is, making money doing a 9-to-5 mechanical job is not my cup of tea. What careers would Adronis suggest for me now? Well, again, you don't really need Adronis to suggest it for you, because he wouldn't. The thing about Adronis is he is just a guide, and he just tells you, he can gives you information for you to help guide yourself. He's not a guy that has all the answers. He's not a being with all the answers for you. His purpose is that he is a guide, and he is almost like a mirror of you. So when you ask him, Adronis, what's my perfect job? He would ask you back, what do you think is your perfect job? So really, with that, if you're looking for a new career, ask yourself, what is my most passionate career? What is the career that I would be the most excited about achieving? And work towards that goal. Your passion, your excitement, your joy, just that overwhelming feeling of excitement will bring forth manifestation. Again, that's the law of attraction. When you're unbelievably excited about something, when you want something so badly to happen, there's 3 things you only need to do. You ask, give intention for that particular manifestation to come to being. You act upon it is number 2, acting upon it. So going out and dropping off your resumes for that place, example, is just an example of that. Putting an ad out for getting a job in that particular market is another example. That's acting on your passion. So when you request the passion and then you act out to get the passion, you take action, then third, after that, it will be received. Now when you're going through, again, the law of attraction, depending on the passion, how passionate you feel with that, by keeping yourself aligned to positive energies, to keeping yourselves aligned to your passion, then the universe will grant out that particular request based on your passion. It's not really about time, it's more about timing. So whenever you make out that request and you take action upon that request, and then bringing that out from the universe will give you the proper timing to which that event will come forward. You have to remember that every single event, every single scenario, every single situation in existence all exists simultaneously in the now. There is no such thing as the past, there is no such thing as the future. Everything is coexistence, everything intermingles with each other. It's all simultaneously coexisting in the now. The only thing that there is the now. So that event of you wanting your perfect job is out there. You just have to focus your passion onto that and bring it forward into your reality. So really take that into consideration using the law of attraction. And question number 5 is, I know I already exist in the 5D realm. How to remember and access my 5D self or in a 3D world? You exist on multiple realms. Your oversoul itself is contained within different dimensions, not just the 5th. You exist in the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th, and the 12th. You exist in all dimensions. Your oversoul exists in that sense. You're not just a one solid being here on planet Earth. You have multi-dimensional selves that are existing simultaneously in all forms of dimensions, all forms of realities. Anything that you can imagine seeing yourself to be is where your multidimensional self is. You are always out there. Your imagination is not just something made out of pure fantasy. Your imagination is a portal to parallel realities, to which you can bring forth a lot of these experiences. That's what imagination is. That's what your dream state is. Dream state, you're going out into the astral plane. So everything that you can imagine exists, because you cannot imagine non-existence. So anything that you imagine exists out there has to exist. It has to be contained within all that is. Otherwise, you wouldn't be having that form of experience. Like I said, you cannot imagine non-existence. And we're not talking about nothing. We're talking about complete non-existence. Complete non-existence. Try and imagine it. You can't. Because it doesn't exist. So really, that's something you can look into. And again, meditation can help too. If you wish to connect with other beings of your multidimensional selves out there, give the intention to do so. You know, what are you most passionate about? If you're interested in finding out more information on a particular star system or a particular person in between, your past self, your future self, just give the intention, get into a meditative state, and let that be your focus, and use your passion to guide you along. So thank you very much, Shahid. I hope you enjoyed the MP3 here. I hope this helps you out. And if you have any other questions, feel free to contact me anytime. Take care. Namaste. Bye.